What's up, guys? Welcome back to the third cast interview. Today we have, is it Zion the Cyan? That's how I've been saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got it
Mhm.
right. Who is our hot rod voice actor? So I'm very excited to get into this interview. So if you wanna, do you have like a YouTube channel you can shout out or anything?
Yes, I do. It's same as my Discord, Zayanthecayan.
All right, so that's gonna
I
be
have an
on.
Insta, but that's not nearly as popular.
The same. That's gonna be on the screen and in the description, so you guys can go support him, go subscribe to that. But let's get into the questions. So my first question, very basic. What got you into Transformers? Like, what was your oh my gosh, this is amazing moment?
I think I just kind of went, oh hey, giant robot. That's crazy. Started watching a couple Bayverse movies, and then I told some friends of mine, hey, I think I might like Transformers. And then they went, okay, here are the shows you need to watch right now.
Oh gosh, they got you like a whole like checklist everything.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yeah, the Bayverse movies are some of my favorites. It wasn't the first thing I saw, but it's definitely up in my favorites.
Well, if you count like the very first thing I saw, that would be
Yeah,
Rescue Bots. I watched Rescue Bots when I was a lot younger.
yeah. I watched the first thing I saw was G1, and then I saw Rescue Bots on the TV, and then Transformers Prime, and then it just like anytime anything was attached with the Transformers name, I watched it. All right. So the next question is another really basic one. Is who's your favorite Transformer?
Hmm. I have like a handful of characters I really
Hmm.
like, but I think my overall favorite has gotta be More Than Meets the Eye Rewind.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. I always get some basic answers,
I
but
love the comics.
that's a really good answer. Okay. So I know you haven't been part of the cast for that long, but what is your favorite part about the series so far, from what you've seen?
I think it's got a lot of potential
Hmm.
for story,
Thank you.
and I really like the fact that Nemesis Prime is part of the show.
Yeah, me
If I
too.
read the script correctly.
Yeah, yeah, he's part of it. And so when we came up with that idea is I sat down with a few of our script writers and I was like, I want to do something with Nemesis Prime. So we spent I think about an hour trying to figure out what the most creative way to implement him is. So it took us a decent amount of time when we first wrote it, but I think we did it pretty well. And then as the episodes go on, he's gonna be more of a prominent character. So I think it's gonna be dope. Okay. This is kind of a funny question. I've gotten some interesting answers from this one, but what was your biggest like oh shit moment when watching a Transformers movie or TV show?
Do the comics count?
Yeah, that counts too.
In the comics, there was a part where it's a long story, but the Overlord uh was on prison on this ship. I'm talking
Hmm.
about More Than Meets the Eye for those
Okay.
who of you who have read this. Overlord broke out of the alternate ship and uh started attacking people. Then the DJD came in and killed everyone.
Whoa.
The panels did not spare any details. It was very gory, and I went, "Oh, can
Wow.
they do that?"
I feel like they could do anything with the comic.
Yeah, because Transformers aren't humans, so.
Yep, they could do basically whatever they wanted with the Transformers comic. That's I did not know that. I'm not that deep into the comics. I've read like a few of them, but mainly I stick to the shows and movies. So that's interesting. I got to get into the comics. I've been wanting to. Okay. What is your favorite figure? Like this can be to have or to animate with.
My favorite figure,
Yeah.
I re- that I really like my Transmetal Megatron. I don't really animate, so
Yeah.
I just think the Transmetal Megatron figure is really cool. But I also really like Shard because I really like armorizing him with figures he shouldn't technically be able to armorize with because different lines and stuff.
That's nice. Are you talking about the Legacy Transmetal Megatron?
Yeah, Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron.
Nice. I haven't gotten that one. I haven't even seen it in person. I've seen it only in pictures and videos. My
Yeah,
stores
I
are
lucked out and I
my stores are terrible with
found one at a
stocking.
local store.
That's nice. That's another original. You got a lot of original responses. I like it. Okay. And what are you most excited for about the series? Like to see where it goes.
Considering I've only read the episode 1 script, I have no idea where this is going. But I really want to know what happens to the Autobots now that Optimus Prime is Nemesis Prime. Like, how's that gonna happen?
Okay, so technically he's not Nemesis Prime. Okay, I'm gonna explain it really quick. So it sounds really confusing when you read the script, but when we were writing it, we didn't account for it looking really confusing in the script. But basically, in the scene where Optimus falls into the cave, do you remember that scene from the script where he's driving with Ratchet?
No.
Okay, well he's driving with Ratchet, and it was like scene 6 or something, and he falls into a cave and he lands on Dark Energon. So the Dark Energon replicates Prime as a evil dark version of Optimus. So now there's two Optimus Primes. One's the
Like
normal
that one
one.
part.
Yeah, one's the normal one and one's the Nemesis.
Like that one part in Mario.
Yep. So it sounds really confusing because I went back and read the scripts and I was like, oh, that's a little confusing. So just wanted to clear that up because I noticed that could be confusing. But I think it's cool because then we can actually have normal Prime and Nemesis Prime fight each other. And what is your favorite continuity of Transformers?
My favorite continuity.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one. I gotta think about that one.
Yeah, that's really tough.
I really like a lot of them. I really have a least favorite. Um, but I really like the comics. They have introduced a lot of interesting concepts that I really, really liked.
Nice. Okay, so I have a question. I have another question for you. So I want to get into the comics. What series of comics should I read first?
More Than Meets the Eye.
Okay.
Start with More Than Meets the Eye.
All right, bet. Thank you. I've been wanting to get into them, but I had no idea where to start.
You won't really know what's going on half the time, but at one point you just go, oh, okay. But it's good.
All right. Well, I will get into that. So I believe that is my final question. That was like 8 questions. That was a lot. So thank you for coming on the interview. Once again, everybody subscribe to Zayanthecayan on YouTube. His YouTube's in the description. I'll put it on screen again. If you don't go subscribe to it, you're kind of lame. Not gonna lie. And episode 1 comes out on September 5th, and the teaser trailer's out now, and the final trailer comes out on August 31st. If that's a day, I can't
Something
remember if it's this month. Yep, that is a
something
day.
I've noticed.
What?
Something I've noticed is that a lot of Transformer stuff happens to come out near in the like winter months.
Yep, the winter months.
Think about it.
That's true.
Except for Earthspark, but Earthspark is kind of mid.
Yeah, I watched like the first 2 episodes and I stopped.
I finished Earthspark and I'm still watching it just to see what happens, but it's not my favorite.
All right. Well, thank you for joining the interview, and also Brick Formation is one of our other castmates. Uploaded episode 1 of his series. I know I had the teaser trailer talked about in one of our other interviews, but now the episode 1 is out. So go watch that. Go subscribe to Zion the Cyan. Stay tuned for episode 1. The official final trailer, and episode 2 is supposed to come out before the end of the year. So I will see you guys. Um, I'll see you guys soon. So thank you for watching.
Formations is peak.
Yes, it is.